Hi and welcome to another reading for February 2024. This is a reading for Sagittarius placements, but also just for people who are drawn to the title. I'm not super strict here with the astrology. If you're drawn to this reading, then this is for you. I'm using astrology mainly as a secondary tool. I am not an astrologer. I do use the tarot cards and I have conversations about potential situations in your life or relationship dynamics. I am not predicting your future. We are gaining more insight, more understanding, more awareness through the wonderful, wonderful tool of the tarot. So let's start. Dear Sagittarius and Sagittarius identifying people. Eight of Wands. I love it. This is a Sagittarius card in a sense that there is a lot of movement, a lot of stuff happening, a lot of fire. So we have the fire energy here, we have the Sagittarius energy here, and it is about fast and quick movement. It is also about attraction to many, many things and also pulling in many, many things that are for you. Maybe there is a lot of things happening at the same time. Maybe there is a lot of eventful stuff happening. Maybe there's parties happening. Maybe there is fast forward movement happening in projects. Maybe you have a lot of creative, sparkly, communicative energy that is going on. That's all the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is also a card of Cupid's arrow. So maybe, just maybe, a little later in the second part of the reading, we will see something happening in that department. So yeah, but this is a very good card, especially for a fire sign or for a fiery sign that needs a lot of movement. This is beautiful and a lot of stuff can be happening all at once, but it's fun. It's not overwhelming. It's still a good feeling that things move fast and move quick and move in an inspiring way. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. It could have to do here, this quick movement could have to do with a situation where when sometimes we come to the end goal of a thing or come to a conclusion that something is not to be accomplished, either or. So it could be you've accomplished something, a bigger thing with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and now you're letting it go, or you've realized that something that you wanted to accomplish is not happening. This could really push us really fast forward into a new direction. So with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, it can also be you're selling something. You're selling maybe, I don't know, whatever it is, maybe something of a little bit more worth that gives you the possibility to have more movement again, to not feel stuck. Maybe you're getting rid of stuff that you don't need anymore. It could also just be really decluttering your home, getting rid of things that you don't need, that are not of value for you anymore, so you can feel more free, more light. And in German we have a saying, it's called besitzbelastet, which means I don't know how to really find a good translation for that. Accumulation, like material accumulation, is weight. So it's like more money, more problems, basically. You know, sometimes it's more money, more stuff, more problems, more what is it called? More responsibilities. So that could be a thing that you're getting rid of, something material that is not for you anymore, that weighed you down, and now there's more movement. You're feeling a little lighter. Three of Cups in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune is also here. So this is all happening for your highest good, says the Wheel of Fortune. We need to be in this space and time, at this space and time. And we are really experiencing something that is working for us, helping us grow, and is really unfolding more potential. Three of Cups in the reverse. It could be that It's a card where for me, it's a little bit of a warning card to be careful to not be in the wrong environments with the wrong people, to not drink too much, party too much, have too much of all the enhancing things, you know. So it's a little bit of that. And of course, also just being careful to not overdo it, overdo the social, because with the 8 of Wands, maybe by the end of the month or by the end of this period, you can be like a little overwhelmed, or maybe you just have enough. You're like, okay, enough with all the movement and all the people and all the social stuff that is happening. Because the 3 of Cups in the reverse suggests that social interactions are maybe a little bit draining or become draining, or it's the wrong people we're surrounding ourselves with. It's not very fulfilling. We don't feel like our cups are fuller when we leave a certain conversation, situation, social environment. We rather feel drained. Still, I think it could also be like a thing, things are falling not apart, but falling away, that don't work anymore. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, 3 of Cups in the reverse, especially with the wheel, because the wheel is turning, you know, and the thing that don't stay on the wheel, they just fall away, and it's gonna go faster than you think. And there might be some people where it's like, okay, sorry, dear acquaintances that are just annoying and exhausting, I can't. I have other ways, other directions to go. The 3 of Cups came out again. Interesting, for relationships. So this is the whole thing that also has to do with your closer, more intimate relationships. And we're going to look at that. This can be any relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic interest. It could be close friends. It could be colleagues that you're having a hard time with. It could be your family. It could be your dog, as I always say. Maybe your dog is really draining you, draining your energy, which I highly doubt, because then that dog needs work. Okay, this other influence person, that is actually quite a stable influence here. The Shaman of Discs. That's the King of Pentacles, King of Discs, and that's quite a stable, grounded person. He's on this horse, riding slowly through the desert and the canyons, and he knows the cycles of nature. He's not in a hurry. He's very in tune with what's going on around him. Maybe you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo. And there's a lot of wisdom also in this. Wisdom, especially when it comes to nature. So maybe you're drawn to people, or you're dealing with somebody who is really grounded in nature, grounded in their own nature, which is very good. And could be, especially with the discs, of course, also materially quite settled, knowing their worth. Sounds good. If that's the people you're drawn to right now, go for it. You know, maybe that's in general the people you're more drawn to, or the type of people, type of person, type of romantic interest. And you're in the Hermit. That's also beautiful. It does seem like with the Hermit, you are through your own very own journey, and through being also grounded within yourself, maybe through isolating a little bit, and maybe really giving more quality time to yourself, and having found all this wisdom within through really respecting your own time and your own resources. There is maybe movement and communication with people on a higher level, I want to say, on a higher spiritual level, on a more accomplished level, because and on a more grown level, because the Hermit, of course, has a lot of wisdom, and it seems like he's just like in the desk, they're like meeting. each other in the physical realm, I think, because the discs as well as the Hermit card, which stands for Virgo as well, are earth element cards. So I think this is definitely people in the physical realm. This is not just like I'm meeting somebody in my, you know, meditative state. This is definitely in the physical realm. Encounters. It seems like you're encountering somebody or people that can teach you and that you can teach. It's like a symbiotic type of relationship, and it's of value. Those people can teach you something of value with the Shaman of Discs, and you can teach people a little bit more of a spiritual wisdom. I love this. Look at those. I mean, it seems like they're having such a great conversation. You know, it seems like they would just. I would like to be part of that conversation those two guys are having. You know, I would like to be the fly on the wall, or not the fly on the wall. Maybe just be part of it. So you can. I think there's a lot to learn about stability from people surrounding you. And your own wisdom will lead you, I think, to those people. Huh. Okay, it has to do with money, really, maybe. Really, maybe. So careful to not be like, I'm not predicting your future. The Moon and the Shaman of Wands. Because, yeah, maybe with money things, there is a sense of... With the Moon and the Shaman of Wands, it's a very instinctive way of navigating yourself, maybe through material problems, but without even having a lot of awareness why you're doing it, but it seems like you're still doing the right thing. And this is something where maybe people who have more experience with those kind of things can really help you. So where you can really learn, because you have the right instinct, it seems like, but maybe it's a little unclear why you're moving certain directions for yourself, maybe even, you know. The Shaman of Wands, there's a lot of passion though, but when the Shaman of Wands is sitting on the Moon, it's like there is just a lot of passion, a lot of instinct, a lot of creative force, but there is maybe not so much awareness why we are so driven into a certain direction. Or there is not a big understanding of how our subconscious patterns or desires guide us more than other things. Or our thoughts. Okay, the Ace of Discs. Nice. The Ace of Discs is also suggesting, yes, you can, this person can even, or there's people you can even build something long-term with here. Long-term friendship, long-term partnership, long-term project. And both have the same idea of investing. And both see the value in the other. Of course, this can be a child. This is very dramatic in this deck. It doesn't have to be a child, but it's planting the seed for something to grow. And it could be a baby as in a project. You know, sometimes a project can be a baby that we are building. And something is, there's an opportunity with a person or people that can really be a long-lasting, great thing for your growth, Wheel of Fortune. And we need to learn how to spot those people. And I think with the Hermit card, there is a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom how to spot those people, and then we need to also be able to spot the opportunity, and it seems like there is an opportunity. So beautiful, we love it. Wisdom to spot the right opportunity. such a Sagittarius card, the Shaman of Wands. Do you feel like you identify with this? Well, okay. Pablo Picasso. That is, of course, a very intense artist, the best artist, whatever that means. If nothing else, be prolific. Choose to have as many styles as you do lovers. Make something worth impersonating. Okay, yeah, be prolific is definitely coming out with what people to link up with as well. I think it's very important, especially as an artist, to link up with people. It really, I think it really says a lot about you, with who you work with, you know, who are your influences. So, and that also, of course, is valid, or is maybe also a thing we want to think about with our lovers. Who do we choose and pick, you know? Do we just randomly F around and it's kind of like whatever I can get, or is it like this is a person that I want to be influenced by? Because if you want it or not, you're going to be influenced by a lover. It's just, and if not, then you're a psychopath. So yeah, that's my take on things. That's my take on the psychology of sex. But yeah, maybe there is, you know, also more stable lovers in your surroundings that can give you a little more money. I don't know, stability. And if you want to get pregnant, this is a good month with the Ace of Pentacles. If you don't want to get pregnant, you know, protect yourself, because it seems like it's a fruitful environment here. All right, dear Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment, check out the description box, and come back next time. And until then, bye.